So here in this video that I'm about to show you is made by Colin Narr. He explains to you what the President Biden, Joe Biden, said to the public about how a 9mm will literally extract a lung from somebody's body if you shoot them in the chest with a 9mm, which obviously is a lie, and here's what he said.
President Joe Biden just said this.
He said a 22 caliber bullet will lodge in a lung. We can probably get it out, may be able to save the life. A 9mm bullet blows the lung out of the body. So the idea of these high caliber weapons there's simply no rational basis for it in terms of about self-protection, hunting. Remember, the Constitution, the Second Amendment, was never absolute.
If the 9mm is such an evil round and no one should be using it, why is the U.S. Secret Service switching from 357 SIG to 9mm? Why does the 9mm reign supreme as the standard duty caliber in issue across the U.S. within police officers? Why did the FBI in 2018 go back to using 9mm handguns?
So, right here, Joe Biden says that civilians shouldn't use 9mm, even though all forms of law enforcement use 9mm. Then right here, and that is for Colin Narr, who did that video. Right here on this video is One Shot TV, who did this video. He shot a ballistic torso which has bone, flesh, and artificial organs to simulate a human torso, human chest, and stomach as realistic as possible without actually shooting a human, you know. And he shoots it with a 9mm, 44 Magnum, and 500 Magnum, all of which did not extract a lung from the chest or the torso of this ballistic gel dummy. As you'll see.
Very mentally stable president recently made some comments that gave all of us in the gun community a pretty good laugh. Shocking, I know. But this time he took it a little bit further than usual even and said a 9mm handgun, the most common handgun caliber in the world, would blow a human lung right out of the body. Yeah, so most of us realized this was probably inaccurate. And work our way up. But today I'm just going to go straight to the 9mm pistol since this is the main caliber in question. The round we're shooting is a 9mm hollow point, since these are usually what people carry for self-defense, and we're shooting it out of the Gen 5 Glock 19. Y'all better get ready, because this lung is fixing to fly all the way over that hill. Huh. It didn't fly out of the body. That's weird. Well, I'm kind of confused. I thought that lung would just fly 50 yards that way because the president said that's what would happen, and he's got a lot of responsibility, and I didn't think he would lie to everyone, but it definitely didn't fly out of the body. So you can see we've got an entrance hole right there, and I can actually see where the bullet started expanding almost immediately. Looks like it broke a rib, got some bone fragments in there, and of course some blood dripping down onto the ground. If you go around to the back, there is a tiny, and I mean tiny, little exit hole back there. It didn't even break a rib.
So right here, as you see, he shot the ballistic torso with a 9mm, and obviously the 9mm just put a hole through the ballistic torso, and that's about it, because that's what bullets are meant to do. They're meant to put holes in things. They don't extract full organs from the body. So Biden straight up lied to the public under presidential oath about the capabilities of a 9mm, trying to scare the public out of buying guns and trying to scare them into voting away their Second Amendment right, kind of like how Hitler did that to Germany, using the chaos in Germany to scare the public into voting away their rights and basically making them a slave to the government by vote, because they literally just voted away their rights. And then what did Hitler do? he fucking killed 1 million Jews and put them in concentration camps and gas chambers and so forth because they gave all the power to the government, because the government scared them out of their rights and literally scared them into voting away their rights and their right to defend themselves. But when you give that much power to a government, well, with great power comes great responsibility, and that great power almost always corrupts. So just because it happened in Germany doesn't mean it can't happen in the United States. And what the Democrats and liberals are doing right now is the exact same stuff that the Nazi Germany party did. Banning guns, taking away the rights from the civilization, from the country.
Coming out the back, and that lung did not move an inch. It's still exactly where it started. And this is ballistics gel, so this is, not nearly as tough as real skin would be, and we still didn't lose a lung. All right, so the 9mm definitely.
Okay, again, this is One Shot TV, and now he's about to shoot the ballistic torso that he already shot with a 9mm handgun. He's now going to shoot it with a .44 Magnum out of a mare's leg, which is a basically like short barrel rifle or carbine almost, but just lever action, and it shoots a .44 Magnum.
He did not blow a human lung out, but maybe he was just confused with a more powerful handgun caliber like the .44 Magnum. So this is one of the most powerful handgun calibers that people carry or use for self-defense, and we're going to shoot this out of the mare's leg, which has a much longer barrel than most .44 Magnum revolvers. So if anything can give it the juice it needs to blow organs out of that thing, it would be this. We'll go ahead and put this one a little bit lower, save that other lung.
So right there, he obviously shot it with a mare's leg, which is a long barrel .44 Magnum, but obviously it did not extract a lung or any other organ out of the body, because that's what bullets don't do. They just put holes in things. They don't extract organs. So again, Biden lied to the public under presidential oath.
Today at Free Kill Training, we are taking a look at Safe-Like Defense's flexible rifle armor system.
100 Magnums. These are the 500 grain Hornady XTP, and they are a lead flat nose bullet. So not a hollow point, but still designed a human lung out of the body. Who would have thought? Well, we dispelled the lung theory, but we still have some of this torso left, and I can't waste it. So we're going to go ahead and try a couple more 500 Magnums. These are the 500 grain Hornady XTP.
So he already shot the ballistic torso with I think like 1 or 2 500 Magnum hollow points, which obviously did the most damage so far, but I believe they did not exit the body because hollow points expand a lot more than normal bullets or full metal jackets, and they just dump all their energy into the target, causing more damage to the target instead of passing through all the way like a normal full metal jacket would do. But now, instead of using a hollow point, he's using a soft tip, lead tip 500 Magnum. But like I said, he's already shot it with a 9mm. He's shot it with a .44 Magnum out of a mare's leg, and he's already shot it with like 1 or 2 500 Magnums. And he's going to shoot it with more 500 Magnums, which again, the 500 Magnum is more powerful than the .44 Magnum, obviously. And so far, he's already shot it with multiple rounds. This ballistic torso, which is like a realistic torso, as realistic as it gets in comparison to an actual human's chest and stomach area, without actually shooting an actual human. And so far, no lung or any organ has came out of the body, because that's not what bullets do. Bullets just poke holes in things. So again, Biden, Joe Biden, the president, he lied to the public under presidential oath.
They are a lead flat nose bullet, so not a hollow point, but still designed to expand and break apart. But they might get a little more penetration than the last one did. We got 2 of them in here. Make sure my ear pro's on all the way, because this thing is loud.
Again, this is One Shot TV. You're watching it now. One Shot TV.
Let's try for the intestines down there on the bottom. It hurts, but it's fun. I'm not gonna lie. And both of those were perfect hits as well. I'm only 5 yards away. It'd be kind of embarrassing if I missed, but the first one went in right there, and we can actually kind of see inside of it as it was passing through. And you can see that one did come out the other side, and the first one did as well. It came out right there. And it actually,
As you're seeing right here, there are multiple exit wounds. I'm counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exit wounds on the back of this ballistic torso, which has bones, flesh, and organs, all to simulate a human torso, like chest and stomach area, along with the bones, as much as possible, as realistic as possible, without actually shooting an actual human. So this dummy literally has multiple rounds in it, and multiple rounds that exited. A few rounds didn't exit, which were hollow points, because hollow points are supposed to dump all their energy into the target. That's what they're meant to do. But even the ones that did exit, obviously none of them extracted any organs from the body, including any lungs. Like literally no lungs came out of the body, no organs came out of the body, and he has literally shot this thing with multiple rounds that are a lot more powerful than a 9mm, including he did shoot it with a 9mm first. So if that doesn't prove that Biden lied to the public under presidential oath about the capabilities of a 9mm, trying to scare the public out of their Second Amendment right, and trying to scare them into voting away their Second Amendment right, then I don't know what would prove that Biden lied to the public and is corrupt and lied under presidential oath.
they put a huge laceration right up its back, probably 4 or 5 inches. I assume that's from the entire rib cage shifting towards the back as that bullet went through, and just put a big old cut.
One thing you should know is that skin is a lot more elastic and stretchy than ballistic gel, which is what the torso is made out of, minus the bones and organs, obviously. But it's as realistic as you can get without actually getting human flesh, and that's why the cut formed. But in a normal human torso, most likely made out of flesh, bone, made out of actual flesh, actual bone, actual muscle, and so forth, and actual organs, that cut most likely would not have formed, but all the holes would definitely still be there.
In that thing, but both of those 500 magnums did pass all the way through. So pretty different results from the first one that we shot, but
So yeah, again, this last video was from One Shot TV, and the first video was from Colin Nar. You can check out their channels on YouTube if you'd like to check them out. Yeah, thank you for watching, and again, Colin Nar. Shout out to Colin Nar and to One Shot TV, because I'm using their clips of their videos in this video that I'm making to prove that President Joe Biden, lied under presidential oath about the capabilities of a 9mm. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.